What's up, everyone? How you doing? Just wanted to let you have some of that peaceful, quiet nature that we all miss so much, that we need so much. How you doing today? Today's actually June 1st. I was living in the future yesterday, so now we're back to the future today. So that was fun, and it was really an interesting way that happened. I was flipping my pages for the Bob Ross calendar, and two pages stuck together yesterday, so when I flipped it off, it said June 1st, but all of it felt like it was already June 1st. I already had felt that way before I even saw the date, and I really, really felt like I almost lived a day ahead of time. It was really an interesting experience. So here we are today, Wednesday, June 1st. Again, I'm not going to go over it again, but 6, the month, this month, so the caregiver. So let's focus on being kind and loving and caring for ourselves and others. So guys, when I started this page, I thought a lot about it. I've done this before. I had a page before, and I let that go, and for lots of reasons. But I decided, I was getting a calling from life, and I've shared this before. I was getting a calling from life again to say, hey, Brian, you have a really good message here and a lot of content that needs to be shared, and that can be shared with a lot of people instead of just being shared with yourself and Sarah and a couple of the close people around you. Let's share it with as many people as possible. And I really try to think of what's the best way for me to be able to do that. And I'm always someone that likes to find the quickest solution, or what I feel like is the something that can get things done as soon as possible. And so I know things take a lot of work to build up. But I know there's a lot of people on Facebook. So I said, maybe I can try the Facebook thing again, and we'll be able to get a message out. And whoever, ends up popping on the page, it's kind of what's meant to be. If you're meant to be there and see it, you're meant to be there and see it. And it's all been great and everything, but, a couple things come with this, So with my writings, none of my writings are technically published, and I'm working towards, compiling all these. I have them into binders and things, but I'm working on compiling them into an actual published book, or a manual, so to speak, a manual for life. And so when you post things on social media, whether it's a comment or a post or a writing, it's technically considered published. So everything that you post on social media is considered published. So not that I technically lose any rights, but a publishing company might not want to pick up on my work if it's already been published on social media before. So this is something that I had to take into consideration. Every time I share something with you guys, every single quote and writing that I've shared on this page has been from me, from my hand, from my conscience, and they're very personal to me. And it's about 0.5% of the total content I have, but it's still my content. And so when it gets put on here, I'm publishing it to Facebook, and Facebook has publication rights technically, and they can have a say in what gets shared and what doesn't. And so I posted something actually a couple weeks ago, and I've been going through a process with Facebook now where they basically, it was flagged, and they gave me a warning, and it was the comment was, hey, let's go kill all the Indians and then make a holiday to make money off of them, which is what we've done with Thanksgiving. Well, Facebook didn't like that, and they basically sent me a notification today saying that if I go against their policies anymore, that they will disable my page. And that's fine. And what it does is it lets me know that, once again, we're still in a world where we're trying to protect sensitivities instead of being allowed to speak the truth and be honest. And once again, Facebook shows its true colors, that it's too sensitive, and you can't speak the truth, you can't be honest through a platform like Facebook, because they're just like the country we live in, which sets up walls, barriers, policies, and laws, rules, and regulations, so that you cannot speak freely and be honest with each other. You have to say what they want you to say to comply with their policies. So What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep rolling with this as long as I guess they keep the page up. But I just want you guys to all be aware again. Everything that I post is all published, so I'm being very careful. Not careful. I'm being very open with what I choose to share. But I'm not going to keep sharing if Facebook's going to keep kind of putting their foot on my throat and saying, hey, you can't share this, but you can share this. And that's not what I'm here about. I'm here to speak the truth on all topics. I'm not here to cover one thing or to fluff things or to edit myself. I'm here to speak the truth, and if Facebook's not going to allow me to do that, I'll find another way to do that. YouTube, their new policy is you're not allowed to do live videos unless you have 100 subscribers to your channel, which I have 4 subscribers. So you guys should get on my YouTube channel and subscribe. That way we can help build that. But again, I'm not going to sit here and play their game and say, oh, I need, and again, if you're at 100 subscribers and then they fall below you, again, you can't do the live videos. So it's this game that they're playing. They're not allowing people to freely speak. Back in the old days when Facebook and YouTube first started, they were very, very open, and you could really be free and speak freely. And now, we've gone through a big change in this world where everyone's extremely sensitive, and we have to protect everyone's feelings. And that's why we're in the society we live in today, where we can't move on as people because we can't tell the truth. We have to lie to each other and pretend and walk around each other instead of telling each other like it is. So, if Facebook ends up closing me down, what I'm going to do is I won't be able to post like the quotes and stuff through the platform, but I'll use my YouTube channel. I'll still record videos like this. I'll just record them instead of doing them live, and then I'll post them on the YouTube channel. So it'll be more just like a check-in, I guess maybe more like a podcast type thing. If any of you guys have any ideas as far as like podcast sites or ways that I could kind of be able to present the information I'm trying to without some website putting their policies down and saying we can't do this. I don't know if there's anything quite like that. I know, and again, it doesn't matter which platform I choose to use. Again, anything I post is technically published. So I might just stick to the videos, guys. I've given you guys a lot of information, a lot of quotes. You guys are all, you're on Facebook, you scroll through the thing, you see quotes from all these different places. A lot of them are misleading, and that's what I don't like about them. So I try to give you guys the truth. But if I'm not going to be able to post quotes and post my writings, at least I can still speak to you guys and keep you up to date on what's going on and where I'm at, where life is at, where we're all at as a people, and where we're heading. And I can still share my writings verbally through the videos. So hope that you guys are following along. Please like and share all the content that hits you and that sits with you, because the more you share with others, the more this all gets spread around and we can grow together. So let's say our thanks for our life today. Let's say thanks for waking us up. Thanks for our health. Thanks for our medicine. Thanks for our happiness. Thanks for our time together. Thanks for the beautiful weather. Thanks for our breath. Thanks for our food and our water. Thanks for our minds, bodies, souls, spirits, and hearts. Thanks for leading us in the right direction. Thanks for continuing to guide us and to never give up on us. Thanks for giving us strength to do the right things. Thank you for giving us love in our hearts to give to each other and this planet. We love you. Thank you. So I do have a writing for today, June 1st. This one is called Up to Us. And I guess I didn't really reread it, but I kind of read through it a couple of the first sentences, and it reminded me. So this one here is, I guess you could say, is a forward-thinking writing. This is speaking on things that I'm seeing, that events that haven't happened yet. So a lot of my writings, I don't like to use the word prophecy. It's like I hate religious terms because I don't like religion. So this is a forward-thinking, forward vision of things to come, and anyone that ends up studying my work, there's going to be lots to study here, and you'll be able to see, a lot of my writings come from different perspectives. Sometimes I'm speaking, sometimes I'm being spoken to. Sometimes it's a forward vision, sometimes it's a past vision, sometimes it's a current vision. All right. Sometimes I'm teaching, sometimes I'm learning. All right, guys. So I would suggest, if you are excited to be a student of yourself and of life and of existence, existential, a word that came across my plate the other day, existential, diving into what it means to existence. life, experience what we're doing. So dive into my work, study it, guys, and learn. Okay, learn. Lots of mosquitoes out here, guys, trying to do my best here. So this one's called Up to Us. Feel my light. Feel my safety. Feel my protection. Sending waves of light as my wings wrap around and protect from the chaos. Boom. Like explosions of energy blasting away any and all danger or threat that may be present. Only warmth, love, and light may enter this protected area. Meditating on medicating and elevating the separating from disintegrating and forever ending. Everything is okay in my arms. Everything is okay in my light. Everything is okay in my wings. I am your protection. I am your safety. I am your light. I will not let anything happen to you. Storms rage on and lands are unearthed as I shield the flying debris and torrential rains and winds. I will be here every day until the storm has subsided and the golden sun again shines through the clouds. I will flutter my wings to remove the sitting rain and to usher in a new wind of fresh air and fresh life. A cool, refreshing breeze will envelop the planet in a state of calmness, relief, and clarity. There will be a long time of rebuilding, and not a rebuilding of what we lost, but a rebuilding of what we will be. Our new start, our new beginning. This will be an amazing time of love and friendship and community and creativity and expression and unity and oneness and happiness and freedom. A bright white sun will shine in the bright blue sky, signaling the new days. Bright white light will flood the earth in an effort to help raise the vibration of the people and the communities, and to actually help manifest the new infrastructure that we'll be erecting in alignment with our higher purpose and our heart's calling. This white light will last until things are as they should be, or at least long enough to have established a strong enough foundation. Then the new way will be in full swing and set off like an outward ripple. A new starting point. We who will be here will have gone through the entire ascension process. That's what we're working on now, guys. We're going through it. As far as leading us to this main and pivotal new starting point. You will have gone through all of the multitude of changes during this time, and will have been witness and participant to the changing of times as experienced in this dimension and in this realm of reality. You will be the pioneers of the new age, the first to step foot on the new earth, so to speak. The first to breathe its new air, to taste and to feel its new water, to see its new sun, to gaze upon the healed and ever-loving new moon, to literally stand still in the timelessness of every moment, and to know exactly who you are, where you are, why you are there, and what your options of departure are, if you so choose to change your destination. Your freedom is before you. A new rainbow sun will shower down colored light in a way that no one here has ever experienced. An actual visible spectrum of color and light will be visible to the human eye, allowing for deeper and broader seeing and knowing. Imagine that, guys. A real colorful world. Things will appear as they truly and naturally are, as opposed to only in an illusionary and limited state as we see them now. This rainbow frequency, if you will be the catalyst for the completion of full integration of the human race. It will be the binding glue that fully brings us all together in a complete state of oneness. A true global family and a true global consciousness. Where we go from there is up to us. Beautiful. So to go through that, it's like we're going to have some storms and some chaos going on, guys, and this is where, the climax happens, when we meet the point where we crash, right? And an event takes place, just like in a movie. You build up to an event, and then the event has to take place. It's chaotic, it's destructive, and then there's a settling, right? And so here we can see there's going to be chaos. There's going to be lands being unearthed, rains, storms. And I'm saying here, during that time, I'm going to be here protecting, wrapping my wings around and protecting. Okay? I'm going to be a source of protection, a pillar of strength and light during that time. And then after that, we have a white sun, a very white, bright sun, putting down its energy. And it says this is to help heal. Okay? This is to help us establish our foundation and to bring in our new infrastructure. This is like a very intense informational energy. Lots of energy, lots of changes going on in the DNA and in the planet itself during that time with that white light. Then it transitions, it says, into a rainbow sun with rainbow light. And I state with actual visual spectrum. So, meaning that when you look out in front of you, you will literally be able to almost see the colors of the rainbow as you look around you. As if you're in the kaleidoscope. As if you're in the prism. Okay? And this energy is going to be pumping through you, coming from this rainbow sun. And this is what's going to bring the magic to this planet and move us into a real new world like we've never seen before. Because have any of you seen a rainbow sun in the sky? Nope, but we've seen recently, when we're taking pictures and things, we can really capture where we're seeing rainbow spectrum coming off of the sun now. Back, if you look at old pictures, old photographs, all the sun always looked like was golden. It was always golden, a golden rays going. And now, these pictures that we're capturing are insane, that we're capturing of the moon, the stars, and the sun. All these sources of light that are coming off, you're getting a rainbow effect to them now. Okay, and this is what the cameras are picking up and what our eyeballs really are picking up. We just don't have quite as good lenses as some of these cameras, but it will be coming in more visibly, and we will be able to pick up on this, and we will be seeing this really, really interesting, colorful sun and light that's coming to us soon. So get ready for that, guys. So we got lots of things coming. It really, guys, we're in for a very interesting life. Okay, a very interesting experience. It's coming up soon. I keep saying it, and I'll keep saying it until it comes, until I can't say it anymore. Is like the train's coming, guys, and so it's like you'd really just. It's not about being afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's like life. It's coming. You know, if I was to tell you and you didn't know anything about the ocean and you were playing in it, and I said, hey, in a couple hours there's a high tide coming, and you have no idea what that means. But I know what that means. It means that really big waves are coming and we better move out, right? We better prepare ourselves and be safe and not think that we could still sit there and be building sandcastles in the shallow, right? And so this is the feeling, guys, all right? There is big things coming that's going to shake this world up and flip it upside down, and each and every one of us. And so what we want to do now is just stop being naive, stop pretending like we don't get it and don't feel it within ourselves, and say, hey, I do feel it, and I want to be prepared, okay? We all of us sit here, and we try to find all the ways that we can be the best us's, but we're ignoring ourselves. So you can't be the best you if you ignore yourself. So, and you can't be the best you if you ignore life. And so life is trying to tell us all right now, guys, get ready, okay? The world has been literally... I don't know how it's even lasted this long, guys. The amount of holes that we have in the ground just from drilling this whole planet's like Swiss cheese. Like how much more weight can it hold from us, okay? It's going to collapse, and we're going to have big earthquakes and crumblings and destruction. You're already seeing it in a lot of these cities, though. Literally the roads are falling into the earth. Okay, giant portions of the land are just falling and disappearing into the earth. Okay, guys, a lot of these coastal areas, you guys got to be really careful, okay? You guys think I got this great beach house. What does that matter if you've got a 30-foot wave coming over your house and swallowing you up, and you know what I'm saying, and your entire property line is sinking into the ocean? It doesn't matter anymore. So really, guys, we need to be conscious of what we've done to this planet, that it's been holding out for a really long time, and it's done holding out. It really needs to release, just like we are. We have the right to throw up and purge and cry and scream, right? Well, the earth does too. We just get mad at it when it rains. Oh, it's raining. What a shitty day. A tsunami came and killed 1,000 people, and we blame the fucking, how terrible. No, it's not how terrible. It's how terrible we've been, and we consider we still sit here and build our damn houses next to the damn ocean. We're ignorant. We're stupid. Okay? This planet is alive. It's moving. It's breathing. It's thinking. It's cooking. And what we've been doing is stabbing our fucking swords and knives into it and shooting it and poisoning it and raping it and stripping it of all of its life. If someone did that to you, one, how happy would you be? And two, how long could you survive? Could you have survived for billions of years? I don't think so. But this planet has. But it's about ready to say, I've had enough, guys. And what's happening is the people in control here that are running all these countries around the world, they're the ones setting the tone here. And they're basically letting the world know, hey guys, letting the world know, hey, we need to learn our lesson because we're little bad boys and girls. And we're doing the wrong things and we need to be put into a timeout. And so life's going to make sure that timeout happens and we're all going to be faced with reality real fucking soon. So what I would suggest for you is dive into my readings, dive into the writings if you have no clue what's going on here, so that what's going to happen is by reading these things, it's going to spark things in your head and in your DNA and in your remembrance, and all of a sudden it's going to click and you're going to say, oh yeah, this is really what I'm supposed to be focusing on. I got to put the other stuff aside. I've been doing that long enough. Great, I had my little fun, but now it's work time. Now it's really time to protect myself and my family and my future and make sure I'm going to be there in a healthy state for my future and not spending that time trying to heal because I wanted to be ignorant and naive now. So I'm going to be healing from that ignorant place of saying, I'm sorry. I wanted to keep waiting and pushing it off and pushing it off. So we don't want to do that. So guys, how you guys? You guys go ahead. Sorry. So I got a group coming up here. Sorry guys, we had I'm at a local park and we had a group come up and walk through, so I had to give them their walkway to get through there. So, but yeah, guys, it's we really need to take seriously what is going on right now in the world. And what we want to do is shut the TV off, shut the news off, and we close our eyes and we open our hearts and we tune into that channel. And there's a calling, there's a crying out for you from yourself. And this crying out is saying, help me, please. Save us, please. Why? Because you are the one in the physical body who can do it. The self that is within you is conscious. The self that you are within is physical. And so you have to work as a team. You have to listen to what your conscience is telling you and act appropriately in a timely manner and fashion. When we lie to ourselves or don't listen to ourselves or go against ourselves, we are killing ourselves. We are saying, I do not want to live anymore because I'm not going to listen. And so yourself is not going to continue to allow you to hurt yourself and others. And what will happen is you'll start heading down a path of death. You'll start getting old and getting sick and getting senile and crippled and deteriorating. It's what happens to most people, especially in this Western civilization and Western culture that we live in. It's a very quick process. We have very young people balding and graying and already with bone problems and back problems. And we have young people getting cancers and dying. Okay, guys? It's all from leaving your problems and your traumas and your pains and your sufferings undealt with and unhealed. All you have to do is make a fucking effort. All you have to do is believe in yourself and in life. Not what the doctor tells you, not what the priest tells you, not what the fucking newsman tells you, not what the president tells you. What your fucking heart tells you. And if you can't accept and believe and tune into that, you ain't ready. Do you get it? Do you get it? You ain't ready. You ain't ready for the new world. The new world's all about listening to our hearts and moving on guidance. And we need people who are going to do that. And so if you're going to sit here and go against yourself, you're letting life know, I'm not ready. That's free will, guys. And so life's going to say, all right, you're not ready. Outsy. Bye-bye. Maybe another time, right? But we don't want to do that, guys. We're already here. We've already made it this far. Why waste our opportunity now? Why? You have this person literally speaking to you, telling you. And so if you do not make the right choice, shame on you. Shame on you is all I got to say. So I'm going to get back to what I'm doing. I want to check in with you guys and get that reading out. And I'm glad I did. I'm going to keep, like I said, I'll keep posting and doing things on here. You guys keep sharing and liking, helping the page grow. If Facebook wants to come in and be mean old daddy, then and tell me I can't, then like I said, I'll just gonna go ahead and do the videos and record them and put them on my YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys will follow along. If not, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, the people that end up tuning in and following along are the ones that are meant to tune in and follow along because they're ready to hear this message. And if you're not, that's okay. The videos will be there. And if YouTube wants to go ahead and take those down, that's fine. I got big plans, guys. I'm not quite ready. I've got a young family that I'm raising right now, right? So I got a lot of time that I'm giving to my family, which is what we all should be doing. But I have big plans, guys. I've got like hundreds and hundreds of writings. Okay, I've got lots and lots and lots of quotes, and I have plans of, like I said, getting these actually into a book. I want to, very soon here. I've already gone out and done some, or attempted to do some public speaking. But what I'm gonna do is, what I like to do is maybe like set up like a local events, like not an event, but a local like gathering where I can say, hey, on this Sunday, 9 a.m., I'm gonna be at this park, and I'm gonna bring my book and I'm gonna do some writing, bring us all together, say our thanks, and get us all together feeling good. It's not a church, okay? It's not kneeling down and praying. All right, it's just us all coming together, saying, "Hey, let's be out in nature. Let's maybe jam a little bit, have some good vibes, do a reading, get on a good page, understand where we are today, and we all go about our day feeling better, right?" So I want to do something like that. So maybe you're gonna have to come see me. All right, guys, I'm trying to put myself out there for you, but the social media and the way these things work make it very difficult. So the easiest way is to eliminate all the in between and have it be me and you directly. So hopefully we'll see each other someday together in person, and we'll be able to gather and give each other a big hug. So hope you guys have a great day today. Keep working on your acts of kindness. And I've already today picked up probably 10 pieces of trash. I've been walking around, little wrappers and bottle caps and all kinds of things. So I know I'm making a difference. I want you guys to be making a difference too and feeling good about what you're doing in your communities that you're in. Pick up these lands and make them feel better. Yeah, let's make sure that what I want to say is the big word for today is love. And the phrase is, I love you. That's the vibe today is love and I love you. So I want you to go around and say that to as many things and people that you can. I love you, I love you, I love you. I want you to express love, love, love to as many things and people that you can today. All right, guys. I love you. Have a good day.